because people like this guy are charging out.
You want some? I need this. Somebody help!
Oh fuck, the worst part.
Too smart. Yeah, that was excellent. That sounds
Fucking working all that, man.
How do I do? Good question. Let's do this!
That doesn't look good.
Yeah! That's four!
Fuck yes, that's the clip. Fuck yeah. G'day ladies and gentlemen. What did you think of that sweaty ass gameplay there? Very lucky, very good team. Love King of the Hill. That's the best I play. So I'm now looking at the 4 things you need to know about Escalation 2.0. I've heard about it. I haven't watched any other people's video. I followed a little bit of what like Butters did a video on it. I'll link his video in the description. Somebody on Twitter went to hell with him on it. Said, fuck off, Drew. We don't want to hear your opinion anymore, your negativity. Mate, whoever you were that said that, stay in your lane. The guy knows pros as well as played. He's done a lot for the Gears community. So when people like him from the past speak up, you know, they're pretty... If you watch his full video, he goes into the details why he's seen it's a rare perspective. But anyway, look, let's just get into it. Let's just play it.
We set out to deliver the deepest competitive Gears experience ever.
Oh.
Escalation now has a wealth of new strategic options. It has increased reliance on teamwork. There are more consequences
It's a
to
lot.
every action and
Look
every
how
life
slow it
matters.
looks.
Escalation in Gears 5 is the most intense competitive mode to date. Whether you're swinging on the sticks or watching
looks
others
alright.
play.
The basics. All right, here we go, people.
In Escalation, 2 teams of 5 players battle to control 3 rings. Each ring your team holds earns you 1 point per second towards the round-winning goal of 250. Hold 3 rings at once, and you win an instant domination victory.
Oh.
After every round, new weapons are placed on the battlefield, and player respawn times get shorter.
Okay. Right, so it's a bit of the opposite.
Gears 5 introduces limited respawns for each player on the battlefield, a life system that radically changes the way that you play the game. Each player starts with a reserve of 5 lives to take into battle. Each time you die, you can choose to spend a life to rejoin the fight, running out of lives, and you can't respawn back into the round to help your team.
So you can only die about 5
Added at the
times,
end
I
of
think.
each round, and 5 at halftime. Every respawn is now a critical decision about risk versus reward. Lives bring new strategies like hunting down players with low respawn pools or forcing the enemy team to burn lives to gain an advantage later. Knowing when to save respawns will make or break your chances for victory. Escalation 2 brings you a new way to win. Like a 3-cap, completely eliminate the other team on the battlefield and you'll instantly win. The new overhauled weapon selection system provides more options to express your strategy. After each round, both teams are able to change the fight by choosing to place a weapon. Upgrade one, activate a new loadout option, or disable an enemy weapon for 3 rounds. Weapons can be placed on the neutral center line or on a pickup location closer to your home spawn. Your first pick on a home side placement starts with either a flash or a smoke grenade. With further weapon picks, you upgrade the flash or smokes into better weapons, each building towards different weapons. The more powerful the weapon, the more picks you need to spend. Your picks can enhance your strengths, but also they advertise your weakness. With enough picks, home placements can be upgraded to power weapons like the drop shot or boom shot, but with longer spawns and less ammo than the center line.
Okay.
On
Sort of got
the
that.
line, any weapon can be placed into any empty slot. Most weapons will start with less ammo than in Gears 4 when placed, but can then be upgraded with faster respawn times or more ammo with further picks.
Sniper looks good.
Now, your spawn position really matters. The new spawn formation starts with the front 3 spawns much further forward, while the back 2 are the only players who start with smoke or flash grenades.
Okay.
If you want to arm any of your front 3 players with support grenades, you'll need to spend picks. As more weapons are placed, the action only escalates. Respawn times now start at 16 seconds and decrease by 1 second after every round until the half. The more rounds you play, the faster players can get back into the fight. With so many different ways to spend your weapon picks between rounds, the breadth of options, counterplays, and strategies are massively expanded. Be prepared to adapt. No 2 matches will ever be the same. Grab some friends, try out some strats, and watch each other's backs. See you out there.
Okay. What do I think of that? Well, let's get a couple things into it, people. Let's get back to my homepage. Let's get right out of this. I'm going to try and play. Where do I feel about that? I can see what Butters is talking about. It seems very, very, very confusing at first. So did the original Escalation. Now, the one thing I'm going to talk to you people about is it looks good. I'm sort of happy with it, but I won't mean jack shit if it got region lock on it. So I'm talking from somebody who never really played much of Escalation. When I did, it was more fun to play than it was to watch. Gears need to have a good following for it to, when they're doing this whole thing competitive in esports. So that seems to have turned it into just run and gun to more of a tactical shooter due to power weapons. And what I'm trying to say is, Gears used to be a tactical shooter before it had power weapons. And that's with game modes like Guardian, Wingman and things like that. Those game modes didn't have TDM, okay? Why can't they bring them into the fold rather than just Escalation? It's boring to watch. Now, it will be interesting to see how they change their tactics up. It's a bit of like, you could say, Rainbow Six-ish type of thing, because do you spawn here or don't you? And it's really going to show their weaknesses. So people like Octane get a good run and gun players, they're at a disadvantage now because they might have people from other teams, or they're now Tox Gaming, by the way. They're going to have from Splice might have people which are good at frag grenades or smokes or whatever. So that's kind of interesting. The graphics don't seem to be a major improvement. They seem to have the shot more in line with the mechanics. So we'll just have to wait and see. Unless it's to the region block, am I really excited for it? I'm not too sure, man. Frag and tag, good days, always keep it on the positive and the download, they say. Sorry I haven't responded to some comments here in the video. I'm tired most of the time. My work has been extra hard. We're down a staff member. I've got a lot going on in my personal life, so it's a bit hard at times, but I do enjoy doing these videos. I will get to the comments. There will be some more Gears of War videos, but tell what you think in the comment section down below. What you think of the new Escalation 2. Are you looking forward to it or not? And I don't want to see us locked in here in Australia to social gameplay ever again. If they do that, Gears 5 can, Frag and tag, good days, and you always keep positive. We'll catch you people in the next video. Oh, yeah.